effect hits you like a wave, a fresh new spin on the news you crave. Turn the page and you see the light, a different angle that feels so right. No more waiting for the truth to show. Every story starts to glow. Daily news in a way you didn't know. It's the Taz effect that steals the show. Open your mind, let the colors flow. Daily news in a way you didn't know.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining me here for the Taz Effect Daily News in a way you did not know that you could use. For those listening in over the radio airwaves at gcpr.live, thank you for tuning in. And those listening and watching from all around the social media sphere, welcome. And today, we welcome a brand new segment, Talk About It Tuesday. We're going to get to that in the second half. But right now, let's dive into Genou. Latest Eric Swalwell accuser alleges he drugged and raped her. Another woman came forward with allegations against Representative Eric Swalwell on Tuesday, claiming that the California Democrat drugged and raped her after he offered to help her career in 2018. Swalwell announced Sunday that he would be ending his campaign for governor of California and said Monday he planned to resign from Congress. Swalwell has called the prior allegations against him false, suggested they were politically motivated to hurt his gubernatorial bid. As I've said before, two things can be true at once. I'm not saying that the allegations are false. I hope that they are thoroughly investigated, and if prosecution is needed, prosecution takes place. What I'm tired of is this holding sexual assault allegations in your back pocket until somebody starts to climb the political ladder. I know that it can take time to gain the confidence and everything to talk about things, but let's start talking to prosecutors. Let's start talking to attorneys, because every few business weeks, there is yet another politician with such allegations lobbied against them. Sometimes it turns out to be a big nothing burger, sometimes not. But they should not be our representation if they are out here harming the public. I don't care if it's intimate assault, physical assault, financial crimes. I don't care what it is. These are people that should be held to a higher standard because they chose to get into public service. You cannot serve the public, hey, Inferno, while harming the public. We want better legislation, but in order to get better legislation, we need to vote in better people. And the only way we can vote in better people is when we have as much information as possible regarding them. So I implore you, if you are a victim of abuse, and I'm not talking about people who have gone through the judicial system and did not receive justice. Absolutely. Talk to everybody in the press, talk to everybody online. I'm talking about the people who have not filed yet. Talk to an attorney. Talk to an attorney. Get it on the official record. Whether, even if it's past your statute of limitations and you have to take it through civil litigation, talk to an attorney. Stop running to journalists first. Stop running to the internet first. Run to an attorney. Run to a police department. Because if everything that's being said is true, and I don't know what has been properly vetted and what has not, but everything that's stacking up, I'm going to say he's a predator. Allegedly. Let me say that for legal purposes. He should never have been on Capitol Hill. He should have never been on anybody's ballot. But once again, all of this holding allegations in your back pocket until someone starts to climb the political ladder and then pulling it out like, gotcha, bitch. It has to end. Because I need you all to think about the subsequent victims that happened after that. I need you to think about the connections and contacts that he's made now that can quash the voices of the victims. I need you to think about the fact of something that we have historically seen far too many times. A man like Swalwell will just, oh, I'm gonna resign. I'm gonna back up. And then a few years from now, he's gonna pop back up. He's gonna be on somebody else's ballot. And people have shorter memories than the lifespan of a housefly. If we want to change who's powerful, we have to change who's powerful. Every single day on the internet, I see at least 5 times online, we made the wrong people famous. We gave the wrong people a platform. We'll stop doing it on and offline. Some people should only be seen on sentencing dockets and not on ballots. Because all of this waiting, and then it's like, oh, they want more power? Uno reverse. Is how we have an adjudicated rapist in the West Wing. Now, those that consistently watch the show, you know anybody can get it. I don't care. All politicians chose to get into a profession that is in servitude of the public. They are employees to all of us. I do not care what political party they align themselves. I don't care how they label themselves. I look at it no differently than a hiring manager and HR. I run regular performance reviews on them. I'm not looking to see who had military service, who had this, that, who's qualified. And sorry, not sorry. Being a predator should disqualify you, hey Magpie, from being on anybody's ballot. And again, stop running to reporters and the internet before running to an attorney. If you've gone through the judicial process and you did not receive justice, then yes, come to the rest of us. But before that, put it on the official record. Put it on the official record. More mugshots, less predator people on ballots. And let's reduce the amount of predators we buy concert tickets to and we see movies to. Because Katy Perry, this is looking, here's looking at you. Here's looking at you. Because just because Katy Perry got some tatas and a cooter biscuit, women are up here letting her rub her cooter biscuit on their face to the point where they're throwing up. Dr. McCoy, Jim, I'm a doctor, not Jesus, man, exactly. Like, come on. People making jokes of being sexually assaulted, sexually abused by Katy Perry because she got a cooter biscuit? Absolutely not. A predator is a predator is a predator. I do not care about gender identity when it comes to predatory behavior. A good person is a good person. A bad person is a bad person, period. Same-sex intimate abuse doesn't get reported at the rate that it should because folks want to make light of it. Folks want to have excuses about it. Y'all normalize weird shit. You really do. You normalize weird shit. Speaking of Russell Brand using the church to hide is why, yes. But let's not forget, Russell and Katie used to be a thing. And people were like, I don't understand how they were a thing. I could way back when birds of a feather flock together, darling. And them birds they share the same feather suit. They share the same feather suit. Everybody's so focused on, we got to look at the men, you got to look at the behavior. You're smoke screening yourself because you are so stuck on looking at a gender as being predatory instead of looking at the behavior being predatory in order to protect yourself. Hey, DJ. There's nothing that can be said to justify. You're absolutely right. Like I'm so sick and tired of this. And the teacher that got busted for having a relationship with a young man that we now found out he was having intimate relations with 2 teachers. And then we found out that the teacher's mama is in some weird sort of thing with her son. Lord, white people, can y'all just take a day off from white people? Because never did I think I was going to live long enough to see a victim, a minor, clowning their abuser and being abusive to their abuser in order to not get caught while the victim is banging out 2 damn teachers and proud of it. And then to come find out the victim's mama knew about it the whole time and was helping him cover it up. What the hell? What? Then we got another white family that wants to sue a company because they chose to buy energy drinks and then a mini fridge, stock it full of said energy drinks and provide it to their child that died because they had too much caffeine in their system. And looking at an autopsy, when she died, the only thing in her system was caffeine. What? I know that y'all are barely one generation out from having to take care of your own children. But y'all come out here with 50,000 parenting books, which I've always chuckled at because you don't have enough life experience to do that. You have to stop just housing people and start raising them. You have to take accountability for your missteps. You have to. If you don't know something, it is okay to learn about it, to look it up, to ask for help. I need y'all to stop acting like can't nobody tell y'all nothing about life. I need y'all to stop acting as if because you got to a certain age or you grew up in a certain area or you hail from a certain community that you know everything. You don't. And as a parent, I cannot tell y'all how many times I had to research stuff before we even had the internet the way that we have it now, because my children are individuals and they had interests, they had palettes that I do not have. So yes, I would have to look up stuff before saying yes, before going to the store and purchasing it, learning, okay, they like this snack, let me see what's healthy to do it. You have to do this. There's no shame in saying you don't know. There is shame in faking it to never make it. Hey, Christina. Like I understand that we are a collection of individuals trying to make it on this third rock from the sun. And we all have the ability to make decisions and choices that go along with warnings that we have been given and education that we have been provided. We also have the ability to go against it. I understand that. But I'm going to need parents, people who choose to continue the pregnancy and not give anybody up for adoption, not have nobody taken away. You cannot bank on, oh, well, my kid learned how to do this pretty quick so they can figure it out. Don't do that. Stop assuming that children just by osmosis are just going to figure certain stuff out and then get pissy when stuff happens to them or they do things. And I'm gonna say something from personal experience. Here's something that I really have not shared publicly. I had this conversation with my dad. I speak on my mother quite a bit. My mother passed away in 2008 from multiple forms of cancer at one time eating away at her body, unfortunately. To this day, do I love my mother dearly? Yes. I've also reconciled with the fact that my mother did not love me. I was the blemish on her perfect life. I was the anomaly. I was the one girl. My mother was the epitome of a boy mom. And she treated me as such, as a girl. And she also was perpetuating an unfortunate tradition that I noticed in the family that I made it a point to end, where for some reason, women in our family would have a daughter, treat the daughter like shit because they were treated like shit, act as if, oh, you can't be sick, you can't be tired, you can't be all of these things. You got to be perfect, 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 silent, 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 silent. Do all these things for all these people, but you're supposed to just know all this stuff and get it done. My brothers were allowed to go to bridge programs when going from like middle school to high school and things to get to know their campuses, to make friends. I wasn't. I was told on the first floor, all of the rooms start with 1. On the second floor, all the rooms will start with 2. Go. Problem is, I started at a school that had annex buildings, had trailers on the campus, so backwards. Nobody took the time to actually go through the bus schedule with me. So I didn't know that where I got dropped off in the morning, that's not where my bus was going to be afterwards. I go to a payphone and call my mom like I'm strict. She told me to figure it out. Someone who had never ridden a bus before, because to her, I am a girl. I am of this age. I can figure it out. But her boys had to be spoon fed through everything. I could not make a misstep. Very good student. Very good student. There were a few classes. I can't say the whole class. There was a quarter here and there, sometimes a semester, where I struggled. And by me saying I struggled, struggling to me looked like a C+. So keep that in mind. She got so upset with me, but offered me no assistance. Made me stop cheering, stop playing basketball, all that stuff, right? I had a brother who failed to the point where he had to go to summer school. Who was responsible to get him back and forth to summer school? Me, because heaven forbid one of her precious boys have to figure it out. I was left to walk home from my first out of the family job at midnight. But my brothers had to be driven and picked up when they finally got jobs. And if they weren't making enough at their jobs, it's okay. We'll just subsidize that. But because she had it in her mind that as I hit certain ages, because of my intellect, I should be so knowledgeable about life with no one actually taking the time to teach me, to actually raise me, instead of just using me as free labor in a freaking punching bag, she spread that out to the family. Like, oh, we got to do this for her. And oh my God, feel so sorry for us. I can't believe our 20-something-year-old daughter doesn't know how to do this. And we now have to show her how to do this. And nobody thought, did y'all teach her how to do this? No, nobody did. So I can laugh and I can joke about it now, and I accept that, yes, I lived a very sheltered life because I was the third parent. I shouldn't say the third parent. I was the au pair. So learning to socialize, plus having, for the longest time, undiagnosed autism, and then not taking seriously autism, amongst a bunch of other things, it took me a while to get the courage to go out and socialize. And by that point, I was told, like in high school, oh, you should be beyond high school, boys. Go date. You should be dating somebody in college. Yeah. And you're in your 20s. You're supposed to be out in the club. Horrible decisions, because one, I wasn't socialized to the point of knowing how to deal with certain situations when they came up. So bad decisions were made. There were situations I should not have been in at all. And I was completely uncomfortable, but trying to put on a face as if, yeah, this is the greatest ever. And what did it result in? People getting the wrong impression about who I am. People getting frustrated because in their mind, my whole life has been taken care of. I'm just the pretty pampered princess. And they don't understand why I've had struggles. But again, it was assumed that because I'm a girl, because I'm Black, and because I hit certain ages, I should just know these things. And not once did anybody turn around to my parents and go, you know what, this is your fault. You didn't raise her. But then I also realized my parents are freaking stupid. I'm going to say this to any parents out there, especially parents of femme presenting or girls. Can we stop the tradition of trying to verify someone's virginity by whether or not their hymen is intact? Because that is not an indication. The hymen can be broken riding a bike, a fall, being able to do the splits, you name it. Please stop that. And you make little girls and little femme presenting individuals very, very anxious when you do things like that. Yes, by exercise, by a number of things. And the thing about it is, I remember because of a lie, first person I ever dated cheated on me, and I found out they cheated on me because they got busted behind the church doing the oochie coochie wally wally with the person that they was cheating on me with. That person got away, and they told someone, and a neighbor was like, yeah, I know it was you. No, it wasn't. You just knew that we were dating at the time, and you said it was me. I'm not doing nothing else. I think everybody who's been watching this show long enough has gotten to know me. No, I'm not doing nothing like that outside. Do you know how many germs are out there? You know how many creepy crawlies that could crawl into places I don't want them to be? My mother took me to the doctor to verify it. Hymen was broken. Yeah. I'm clumsy as hell. And I did the split. No semen detected. You would have thought this goofy heifer would have figured it out then. Nope. Then she was like, well, tell me what happened. Blah, 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 blah. I did not know how sex worked at the time. So I got, looking back at the story that I told, you would be like, yeah, that girl got to be a virgin because ain't no way. Because I said, well, I thought it was like just kissing, like hugging and kissing and stuff like that. That's where my brain was. I hadn't read any of the books. I hadn't done any research yet because y'all know I research everything. So this is what I told my mother. I said, we were out at the courtyard at the school that I went to. The courtyard sat in the middle of all of the major buildings. So that means the whole school could have seen it, meaning that there would have been a phone call home from the principal, assistant principal, everything else. Okay. And I was like, yeah, we did it out there. And the courtyard was all concrete now, y'all. Wouldn't you have figured out that I didn't know what the hell I was talking about? My mother made me go and apologize to the boy that lied on me. Fast forward. He is now married. But before he got married to his wife, he tried to spin the block. And I got my get back. He still never got a chance to taste the goodness. But he did, his words, not mine, went on the best date he's ever been on, like till like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. And then I stopped answering the phone. Because I'm a baddie bitch. A baddie bitch. But yeah. Oh yeah, Hymen's kids. Hymen's are the female body has a lot of intricacies and a lot of things can. Betty White said it best. Stop equating weakness to a vagina, to a woman. It's the woman body, the woman form goes through so much. But if you sneeze too close to the male form, it will fall apart. But yeah, we at some point you have to accept what you need to heal from. Like a lot of people criticized how and when Michael Jackson decided to have children. I'm not about to debate whether or not you think those children are biologically Michael's or not. They carry his name. They called him daddy. He claimed them publicly. They're his kids, period, point blank. Argue with somebody else about it. But people were like, why did he wait so late? Why did he wait so late? This man created the amusement park for him to live on that he never got a chance to go to. He never had a childhood. So he spent time having his childhood, getting his maturity together and healing from some things before welcoming children into this world. And too many more people need to do that, because too often, and I met a family that was like this when it came to the fathers in the family. They weren't allowed to have their own childhood. Let me explain. Have you seen my childhood? Is one of my favorites. Yes, same with me, Jess. But there was a gentleman. He always talked about how good of a father his father was, but then he would talk about his hobbies and then the things his father would gift him. And I'm like, okay, I got to know the father. And I'm like, your father gifted you stuff for his hobby. He was like, yeah. And then I noticed he was doing that to his son. They were putting their childhood, what they wanted, onto their children. Like it was a perpetual cycle of all these men that got comfortable with disappointment and pushing that disappointment down to the next. You have to learn how to heal. And if you feel like you need to be the main character all the time, don't have children. As a matter of fact, don't even get into a relationship. If you need everything catered to you, be happy and alone. Be a satisfied single. And I'm not saying that to be mean, because you will find yourself not asking clarifying questions of your partners, not considering your partner's needs, and focusing the entire relationship, whether familial, platonic, or romantic, onto yourself, and then looking around going, well, why does nothing work out? This is why I say some of y'all weren't abandoned. You were escaped from. You don't have abandonment issues. You're being escaped from. A lot of women tend to do that. White women centering in the whole household. Yeah. Yeah. He isn't your past, he is your son. That quote stuck with me. Yes. And it's like, that's why I don't like I don't like these little sayings where they're like, well, women always look for their father and men always look for their mother. No, that's not true. And that's disgusting. Just like I tell people all the time, stop that. Well, I have to see how a man is with his mother. And if he doesn't respect his mother, he won't respect me. And people giving that advice. Y'all do realize that people have ain't shit mothers. Y'all always assume that the bad parent is the man. Sometimes both of them ain't shit. Sometimes it's the mother that ain't shit. Sometimes the mothers deserve nothing but disrespect. Some of the mothers should have never been mothers. Just because somebody has a cooter biscuit does not mean that they will have maternal instincts. And hear me out on this. I don't want any partner of mine to treat me like I'm their mother. Treat us different, baby. Treat us differently. And I'm not saying that in an icky way. One, let's say this person has an incredible mother. She's put in the work to earn that. She's earned their respect. And I mean that. I'm not one of those that, oh, just because I gave birth, I automatically have your respect. No. She's been there since before that person has had a day one. She's been there through stuff that I wasn't there for. And she vowed unconditional love to them. I didn't. Oh, there's a conditions list, baby. There's a conditions list. Don't get it twisted. Do not disrespect that woman by treating me how you treat her. Because I'm not going to disrespect my daddy and treat you how I would treat him. There's levels to it. And if that hurts your feelings, I don't know what to tell you. I never looked at somebody and be like, oh, the way they are with their parents and their siblings. Yeah, no. No, because there are people that'll smile and give you the impression that they got the tightest family ever, and they're secretly plotting on how to take each other out. Absolutely not. Just like I don't adhere to the golden rule. Don't treat me how you want to be treated. I adhere to the platinum rule. I will treat you how you want to be treated. You treat me how I want to be treated. Because we get into this, well, everybody at 16 did this, or no, everybody didn't. No, everybody don't like X, Y, and Z. No, we sit here and complain about society putting us in boxes. News flash, we are society. We are society. We are the ones going to get the boxes, getting the tape, forming the boxes, taping them up, and placing each other and ourselves into it for us to sit back and go, I can't stand this. I'm tired of this. Change it. Change it. Hey, yeah, happy Taco Tuesday. Change it. Hey, Squishy. Thank you for lunch, Squishy. If you don't like your haircut, are you going to sit there and go, I wish I could change my hair? Outside of those of y'all in the military. Because every time I say something, somebody from the military wants to DM me. If it don't apply, let it fly. And I'm tired of telling full-grown adults this. But you're not going to sit there and go, I wish I had that. Why can't I? Because you. Yes, back at Jeep. Y'all want to tell everybody else how to live their life, but you won't go look in the mirror and tell yourself how you want to live life, what's desirable and pleasurable to you. DJ said, hey, Chaos. You didn't notice the Kool-Aid till now? Yeah. Here's the thing. Over the years, I've had people tell me, I can't believe you just tell people what you will and won't do and say all this stuff. First of all, I don't believe in false advertising. I'm gonna tell you for the most part what you're getting yourself into. Number one. Number two, I do come with a do's and don'ts list. I will do this, I won't do that. And if you don't like that, that's cool. I've been existing on my own without you around saying yes or no. But there's so many people that I see side-eyeing me when they want the same thing, but they won't speak up because they think nobody will agree to it. Well, there's nothing to agree to it if you don't open your mouth. Y'all sit there and say every day, a closed mouth don't get fed. So open it. So open it. We have a president and a vice president that just got called out yesterday by BB from Philly saying that every day they check in with him. They check in with him. And we still have people going, well, Kamala Harris wouldn't be any different. Do you think that they would agree to a ceasefire with Kamala Harris? Newsflash, we wouldn't need a ceasefire because we wouldn't be over there. But people are too busy trying to own one another, trying to compete with one another instead of trying to complete the circle of humanity. We think about the circle of life and how it will move mountains, but we don't live that way. We bitch and complain about the stuff we're in control of. We bitch and complain about victims of intimate abuse not getting justice as we sit yet again and watch victims of intimate abuse not say anything until somebody jumps into a gubernatorial race. And people are mad at me because I said, okay, do we have any attorneys to volunteer to go be legal representation for these women so that they can sue him so that he can be prosecuted? Where are the district attorneys? Nobody's paying attention to not a damn DA saying anything. They're just believe women. I'm believing the women. But I'd also like to believe a DA saying that charges are on the way. They're taking it as a victory that somebody stepped down. That's not a victory. Because, he stepped down. So, a predator has more time on his hands to be a predator. But we sit here and say we're pissed off that nobody listens to victims, that nobody takes us seriously, that we don't get enough justice, but we're not changing the rules. We're not following the order of operations. We're not fighting for one another. We're not properly advocating. You want to get mad at the people that are like, sister girl, stop talking to reporters and podcasters. Go to the DA. If you are to the point where you can talk about your assault, talk to the DA. Get them off the street. Get them off the ballots. But we don't want to. We don't want to. We want to sit back and go, you know what? I'm going down in history because I took such and such and such out of politics. Did you? Did you? Did you? I will say the victims of Matt Gaetz did it the right way. They went to the ethics committee. They went to the DA. We, the public, dropped the ball when it came to them. Epstein victims did things the right way. They went to the police. There were at least 2 police officers that I know of, Ryder and Ricari. They were like, you know what? We're gonna fight this. We're gonna get it going. One person at an FBI field officer was like, you know what? We're going to do this. They went to prosecutors. They did the thing. We, the public, let them down. Now, the only time we're willing to listen is if there's an election cycle, and we're only willing to listen to the victims until somebody steps down. And then we're like, victory what? Because these people step back in the bushes like that Homer Simpson gif, sit back there for a little while and then pop out like, I went to rehab and I fixed my little problem and I'm ready to step back into power. And then there's a subset of society that's like, well, there was no prosecution, so did they really do it? Nobody was prosecuted. Take yourself out of these boxes. Burn the freaking boxes. You all have let your indoctrination compartmentalize yourselves out of reality. They've convinced you that there's 2 subsets in society, workers and consumers. Newsflash, we are both. And as workers and consumers, as members of society, we set the rules. And not trying to be a type of way as a survivor myself, but they only believe women. Yes. And only against the left. Exactly. Oh, I don't think you were in here, way to go, when I was talking about how male victims, the jokes and everything that goes along with that and how that should end too. We've been on the journey. Yeah, because I had said that. We have to get to a point where the lies we have told ourselves about society leading up to now finally become true. Because the adage that white supremacists, non-deconstructing, white-bodied individuals always love to tell, you would be in the hut and just killing each other if it wasn't for us. We brought dignity and etiquette to society. Prove it. Prove it. Prove it. By us never, ever, ever again having a predator on a ballot. Prove it. By people not being hunted in the street because of their color, creed, religion, gender orientation, or sexual orientation. Finally, have a police force that's there to protect and serve. Finally, have a medical system that is not there for profit and is respectful and understanding and knowledgeable of the variety of people that reside within it. It is tiresome. It is tiresome to be a thinker and to be a thinker that's also a historian and to be within a melanated femme body. And let me explain something to you. I can sit here, give you all of the facts, back it up with all of the sources. Not many will listen. But a penis slanger who barely got out of high school can tell you anything and you'll believe it. I can issue 1,000,001 warnings. I will get argued into the ground. I will be told I'm missing something. Somebody always has something to add when they never listen to begin with. I have watched people gain platforms by telling people a whole bunch of nothing. And yes, I'm including Trump in this, but also a plethora of other people. And folks just fill in the blanks. We can't really progress as a society as long as we continue to allow male presenting and men to pit the rest of us against each other. By the rest of us, I'm talking about non-binary folks and women. Because they will sit there and pit us against each other and then go, they just can't get along. I don't know why they have to be so catty. They convince us that we need to be in competition with one another. So if you're going to be smart, you can't be pretty. If you're going to be taken seriously, don't wear makeup, but don't look too homely. Don't be too natural, but don't be too unnatural. You got to be something to look at, but if you're too much to look at, they're not going to listen. They're not going to listen regardless. I want y'all to really think. We have become a society that most everybody talks about with their mama and their big mama and their grandmama and their favorite auntie, their older female cousin tells them how they raised them, all the advice that they give them, to turn around and shh every other woman they come across. But yet and still, they want those women to be like the women that they were just talking about. Those women were not quiet. Those women were not meek. Those women were demure when they needed to be and nuck if you buck every other time because they had to be. And dress properly. And we've created a society where you expect women to come in and fix everything while you pretend like women can't fix anything. It is difficult to get up and continue every single day. Let me be real with y'all. 100%. I'm not big on deleting things. If I feel that someone is being disrespected outside of myself, yes, I will delete. I will block people because say what you want about me. Folks that are coming by to engage and have a good time or whatever, or in my comment section speaking to me, don't attack them to be disrespectful. Now, if they're being disrespectful, hey, it's field day. Y'all get that. As thorough as I am in my content, I promise you there's always somebody who does not listen and wants to explain to me what I've already explained. Every morning, Anyone who watches The Sound of Coffee knows that multiple times, generally in the morning, I get called upon to fact check something, to find something. I don't mind. I signed up for it. I enjoy it. I can put the information in the comment section. There's at least 3 people that'll pop up to tell me that I'm wrong, that I'm mistaken, that I don't understand. I don't have a problem saying when I don't understand something, when I don't know something, but when I do, I do. But if I don't put it in the comment section and I just send it to Thomas and he talks about it, there's no question about it. I could type it out in my own words and he will read it. There's no question about it. I can go into detail and break down the explicit history of something, especially ahead of an election, to make sure that you have the proper information to make the right decision for you, your friends, and family. And it will be ignored, or somebody has pushback, or somebody will listen to 3 seconds, or just read the title and want to tell me in detail. But I can give the information to Chaos and have him tell it. Right on, brother. Oh, you're always right on point. You always give us the best information. And yet, y'all wonder, well, right now, we are at this precipice in history. And so many other women, especially Black women like myself, are like, y'all got it. I shared with you all the other day that for a while now, I've been questioning myself, my existence, and feeling like an imposter. And it's because for the vast majority of my life, I haven't been heard. I haven't been seen. People have determined who they believe I am and what they think is going to come out of my mouth. And they will pretend to listen when they need something. And in expanding Mutual Aid Monday this week, I was reminded when I first started on TikTok specifically doing mutual aid, there was a young lady that was brought to my attention that needed help right after a hurricane. She needs to pay rent and get some groceries. That friend of mine was like, look, I got the exact amount she needs. Give me the Cash App or the Venmo. I'll send it right over. She got the money. I confirmed it. She blocked me. 2 months later, she was in need again, so she unblocked me to come back. And outside of being women, no, we don't have anything in common. Yes, she did feel like I was in servitude to her. And I'm not sharing this or saying this to have a woe is me, a pity party, no nothing. I want to put things in perspective for y'all. There are a lot of people who are getting frustrated with certain creators because their content is changing. You want to show. A lot of times you look at marginalized creators as melanated people. You want to show, you want entertainment. It gets frustrating. Before we get into the second half of the show and I introduce you all to a new segment that I have, I want to say this because I have been holding this back for a while now. And with the recent loss of a dear, dear mentor of mine, he was working with me for me to speak up for myself more and not just speak up for other people. So I'm going to say this. At the start of the year, Thomas told us to be bold. And I know that I have a personality. It's like 7'2", and I'm 5'4.5". I know that I'm what people would call extra. And that's fine. I used to fight it and try to hide it and try to make myself small a lot. But there's something that I realized. I can follow every rule. I can bite my tongue every second. I can shrink myself to the point where I'm knee high to Stuart Little. People will still dislike, people will still gossip, people will still nitpick. So a while ago, I made the decision to just be unapologetically me at all times. And if people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. I know that I'm a very sensitive person, and I'm not trying to change that. That's full disclosure, that's honesty. But I'd be a liar if I said that it doesn't hurt and it's not frustrating for me to keep getting a bad rap because of decisions that other people make. For me to continuously be put under attack because somebody else has decided I'm being fake because in their mind, if they look like me, if they live the way they think I live, they would be a certain way and have a certain personality. Newsflash, that ain't me, and you probably still wouldn't do it. I'm an open book. If there's something I'm just not comfortable talking about, whether publicly or privately, I will tell you. But I've always said, ask me. But the consistent whispering behind my back, the consistent shit talking behind my back, is counterproductive, especially when you're shit talking and I'm doing the work. Some people know this, most people don't. And I don't like to toot my own horn, but we're about to for a minute. I have been writing legislation and I've been successfully able to get legislation passed on local, state, and federal levels for well over a decade now. I have fought for men's rights, fathers' rights, parents' rights, women's rights, trans rights, you name it. I have been the reason why educational standards have changed in whole school districts. I have sat in rooms with governors, lieutenant governors, and the likes. There is no place on this planet that you couldn't drop me where I couldn't speak to somebody in their native tongue. Down to the fact that I can read and write fluently hieroglyphics and Latin. And I know he's in there. Go ahead and get the calling me the dorky nerd out now. I have quite an extensive resume. I have done radio and been chronicling the news, and I've consistently had a press pass since I was 14 years old. I hold certifications. And when I say if we were to get stuck somewhere, you would survive, I'm not joking. When I say I could stitch you up and perform surgery, I'm not joking. I don't toot my own horn because that's not what you're here for. And that's not why I do what I do. Do I love history? Yes. And the news is just sharing history with you as it unfolds while we're alive. Do I like taking previous history and connecting it with current history for you all? Yes. I am one big flaming history nerd, and I'm proud of it. But I consistently do what I do. Sick, heartbroken, frustrated, whatever, every single day, generally with a smile on my face. Because I know what it feels like to not be heard. I know what it feels like to feel like you're the only person who experienced something and to feel like something is wrong with you because you feel like you're the only one. I know what it feels like when no one listens, when no one sees, when everyone assumes and nobody wants any clarity. I know what it feels like to have nothing and so many people around you have something and something to spare, but won't spare it. And I say that to say this: I am not a disrespectful person. I'm not a mean person. Multiple times a week, people close to me tell me I should be meaner as a defense mechanism. That's, let's be real, that's not going to happen. We can wish, we can pray, we can hope. But me waking up one day and I'm mean, let's really think about the likelihood of that happening. It's just, it, I am who I am. And as tough as my skin is, I am still a human being. So please, let's stop the disrespect. Let's stop making me the target of the bullying and the harassment. And I'm saying this because the last time it got this bad, I didn't say anything. And I know I joke about my time at the Grippy Sock Casino and Resort, but the last time it got this bad, I sat on a live. And I came very close to taking myself off the census. And I made a promise that I wouldn't do that ever again. And in order to keep that promise, just like I tell y'all, you have to speak up, and I am speaking up. Back to back, I lost two people. And every day, I'm waking up to hate comments, account warnings. And I watch people literally dox folks, literally cuss people out, literally start fights. And in between my crazy schedule, y'all want to know what I'm doing? I'm calling around to people, trying to figure out what organizations can help people. Can we get together some payables to have an account in reserve to make sure everybody can eat or pay their bills? What fundraisers can we put together? So, I know nobody's obligated. You're all human beings, but please, just stop. Thank you. Way to go. Oh, Professor Moriarty, did you get my message? Alrighty. Now that we got that out, I'm just venting. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to do anything to myself. I'm just saying that. Now, right on time, as I told you all, making the show a little bit more robust and, like I said, perfect timing, realizing that I don't have to do everything on my own. So when I told y'all that, yes, I do make phone calls and I ask for help when I need it. And I made a call because Tuesdays will officially be Talk About It Tuesday. It's the second half of every show. I would like to present to you my co-hostess with the mostest. You know her, you love her, smoking hot mess Jess,
Hello, everybody.
who
Hi, Cass.
graciously agreed. I promise, everybody needs themselves a friend like Jess. Not this Jess though; she's mine. Get your own. Nana J says, "Hey Jess."
Oh, hi, Nana J.
All right. I think I know what we were originally going to talk about, but some things occurred. Now, you all remember the song by Usher. The DJs got me falling in love again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, two white gentlemen decided that it was the ugliest of ugliest ducklings of songs and needed a cover.
Oh, wow. A cover.
Yeah, yes. Hold on. Oops. Now, I wish I had this much confidence to just, but we're not gonna, I don't want to paraphrase this because somebody's gonna say that I got their quote wrong. Hold on, I stuck a penny in it. Oops. There we go. Cut this bad boy up. Here we go.
I'm getting a sample of the cover.
We've always felt that good songs don't need good covers. It's like bad songs that need good covers. And this song is sort of like the ugliest duckling of like bad songs, I think. And so we thought it was a fun challenge to see if we could turn it into a swan.
That's the original.
It's kind of hard to hear.
On top of that, weekend number 1 at Coachella, people are already beginning to compare performances to when Beyonce headlined Coachella and we had Baychella. Justin Bieber showed up, sat on stage, and doom scrolled YouTube. I wish I was joking. I wish I was joking. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. And then there was a lovely woman that people are calling Temu Shakira. Okay, this woman is also Colombian. I wouldn't go as far as to say she's Temu Shakira, but
not the Temu Shakira.
She gave a great performance. But once again, people are like, "Oh no, she ate down like Beyonce." So it's
Huh?
like, why is it that anytime a white-bodied person does anything above mediocre, we must equate it to the best of the best of Black people?
Every time too, without fail.
And Infernal, I'm working on the puppy cam. Okay. I was gonna try to take like a little video, like to put up for people today. But she got an assignment to keep an eye on me.
Went straight to the head, huh?
So anytime I get up to move or try to get closer, like to get her in focus, she takes the nose and pushes me back to sit down.
Oh wow.
But I'm gonna get y'all the puppy cam. Yeah, because if you remember when this is why I gotta stop giving people nicknames. Charlie Kirk.
Oh.
Because I was calling him Tracheotomy Tad.
Oh wow.
When he died, then they were trying to equate him to Dr. King. And it's
Yeah, that's bonkers. That I get angry every time I hear that one. Mm. There's
yeah.
no comparison whatsoever. Not even close. It's an absolute insult and a slap in the face. Hands down.
Wait a minute. Robert from class said Dr. Diddy Titties passing out Kool-Aid is sending me. If y'all ever want to know what
That's a good
class
one.
is like, plus me reenacting hysterically.
Yes, I can attest to that. I've seen it. I've been there, and I love it.
It's historically accurate, but I think so much of history is funny. Because you know what, y'all are about to get a reenactment. Because when I saw the clips of Justin Bieber, because so many people are like, "Yeah, it was a really innovative performance from Justin Bieber." So I'm like, okay,
I have to go find it now.
for him to be performing in a while. Now I know I'm not a big pop culture girly. I don't really know when new music and everything is coming out.
Same.
So I was like,
never
yeah,
know.
I could have missed it, and I was like, let me go look. Plus, I'm not the biggest Justin Bieber fan. Like one every I think 50 songs he makes, I'm like, oh, that's a nice little tune. He's literally sitting there.
That's all he did?
I'm like, what if the Gollum is going and be? Oh well, he's been through so much. Bitch, you got paid $10 million, and this was great. Then I wish I knew her name. I should have written it down, but I was just the way my eyes were popping out. Like, are y'all kidding me? Sabrina Carpenter disrespected outer culture and was like, that's weird. This isn't Burning Man. And then Temu Shakira, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to call her that, the Colombian singer. And I'm like, okay, costume, yay. A little bit of choreography, but kind of reminded me of, how Whitney Houston used to perform. Like, she might start off doing some choreography, then would feel the song, and then you start going around it. That's how that young lady was.
Okay.
And I love a performance like that. I do. But is that Beyonce? No, because Beyonce will be feeling it, work the stage, and still keep up with the choreography. She'll just adjust it to like, oh, the people on this side are doing this dance. She'll do that dance over there. But
yeah. She dances from like point A to point B in the whole song when she's performing.
Right. And I'm like, this ain't it. But I'm like, y'all are so fighting so hard to say that these mediocre white people are. And
to make it a competition too. It's not even a competition.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, I wouldn't say DJ had me falling in love again. Now, even Usher is like, hey, it's not the strongest song in my catalog, but it's a nice little song. Okay,
Right.
if you're a chair dancer like me, that's in your lane. Okay, you get the little sway going. You know, you
Mhm.
can look like you're doing a little something. Okay,
I love a good chair dance.
right? That's hard, judge. But they're like, it's the ugliest of ugly ducklings of song.
Yeah, what was that about? That was a little extreme.
I'm like, we just gonna act like Taylor
We
Swift
could
don't
turn it into a
exist?
swan.
Like Taylor Swift been writing the same BS songs since she was 12. And before somebody comes for me, I say the same thing about James Brown. I've said for years that James Brown took 5 words and made a whole career out of it. That most of James Brown's songs is a repetition of 5 words. That's it. Okay. Only thing James Brown was truly, truly good at. Now he could play an instrument and he could beat a bitch. That's it. That's what he was good at.
Like Ashanti always singing about baby.
Oh my.
Every song was baby, baby something.
You know what? I got somebody sent me a trick question for when we start doing trivia about Ashanti and Baby. Like, have them guess which song. Like, just say Baby and have them guess what songs. Like, everybody would win. That's her whole catalog.
Yeah, it is.
Oh man, James Brown, his footwork was good, but we got to admit he took 5 words and made a career out of it. But
Yep.
he just kept recycling. I was like, there are worse songs. Like, what's the guy's name that writes all the songs for Toy Story? And he's
Oh, I don't know.
he's a depressing mofo. Because I'm like, when you actually listen to his songs, he's like the Tony
Sad and
Braxton of
depressed.
cartoons.
Oh.
Because everybody's like, I love a good Tony Braxton love song. Girl, that's a broken love song.
It's a broken-hearted song, all of them.
But Lil Kim told her, was like, it don't matter. Don't nobody understand what you're saying anyway. I thought about when Tamar imitates Tony Braxton. I'm like, she don't be saying words. She just that's why we think it's a love song. Yeah, James Brown has good music, but he wasn't a lyricist. He just kept it short, sweet, and to the point. We love him for that.
Mm-hmm.
We love it. Like Alicia Keys can write a good song. Should she sing the songs that she writes? No,
not always.
Let's not forget, she's still mad at a backup singer that she decided to let sing. Like, girl, you can sing. He can sing. You got to know your limits. Okay. If it's my show, I have a brother who's been a professional gospel recording artist for years. You think I'm pulling him out on stage with me? I'm saying no.
Because they'll show you up.
He can come next. He can come when I'm done.
He can have his own show.
Right. I love him, but you're not about to sing me on my song. No.
Yeah, you kind of got to make sure you're the best one on the stage, don't you?
Right. Just like Janet Jackson, okay? She can give us a great acting performance because that woman can act. She can give us the choreography. She can give us some whisper vocals. You're not expecting Janet Jackson to go out there and belt it out, okay?
No.
And it's like, white people, just let people stay in their lane. You don't have to equate everybody to everybody. Are there some parallels? Yes. Britney Spears, that's y'all version of Sierra.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Because, look, hands down, Britney can dance her ass off.
Mm-hmm.
Even when she was going crazy under that conservatorship. She was getting on the TikToks dancing. And she didn't have a choreographer. She can bust a move. Okay, we're not getting strong vocals out of her. Just like we ain't getting strong vocals out of Sierra. But we're not going to a Sierra concert to hear her sing.
Yeah, it's all about the performance. The whole performance. The dancing, the singing, all of it all together in coordination with the backup dancers and all that. There's a whole show.
If we're gonna compare artists, which I can understand, compare people on the same level. Like, stop trying to say that the Backstreet Boys is the same as New Edition because they're not, baby.
Oh wow. What? Who's been saying that? That's the
There
first I've heard
was
that.
Nick Lachey did an interview with People Magazine. People Magazine put it up. I attached it to the notes to bring it up. I go back, it's deleted. But the tagline was that they were trying to say that they wanted to make them the white New Edition and tried to push him into being more soulful, baby.
Not the white New Edition.
Like
Oh my
they're
God.
always trying to like just no, like y'all just
Oh,
no.
we're so embarrassing sometimes. I swear.
Like if you want to make some comparisons, like oh now I can't think of her name. Like you have BB Rexa, powerful voice. Okay, she's like a stand there and say, she's like Fantasia. You're not gonna get him no choreography. Okay, give them the sheet music, let them do their thing
On the microphone. Yep.
You're gonna get some powerhouse vocals. You're not gonna get no 1-2 step.
Yeah.
Accept it, but you're not going there to see that.
Like
Okay.
Mary J. Blige. She wasn't a good dancer, but she sang.
Right. And
They would clown on her because she doesn't dance that well.
and it's just like Taylor Dane. Can't dance worth a lick. She still do her little 2-step,
Mm-hmm.
but we're not going there to see her shake a tail feather.
No, and
She
she
gonna
could
do it.
sing good too. I remember
Yeah.
her.
She gonna shake a tail feather because the music starts to get to you. But it's like, why are we trying to compare everybody to Beyonce? Everybody like
Yeah. I think Beyonce, I'm screaming. I think Beyonce she's kind of like in a category of her own.
yeah. And it's like, and also what gets me, it's folks. One, stop expecting the same show from everybody. That's going to be very, very boring. Like very, very boring. And two, keep in mind how long somebody has had to get into things like this. Because, like, I would say, putting on a show wise, Cardi B is very close to how Beyonce puts on a show. It's going to change depending on the region that you're in. There's going to be a ton of choreography. There's going to be jokes. There's going to be fantastic costumes.
I was just going to say that. The costumes, too. Yep.
But when you look at how they are on a day-to-day, they're not half-stepping on nothing.
At all. They're like night and day.
Because even when, what was it? The Sacred Hair Care event that Beyonce put on, and people are like, oh, I'm surprised she did it this way. I'm not. She wants to give you the biggest bang for your buck.
Right.
If she's going to charge X amount of money or expect you to pay X amount of money for it, she's going to give you the show that equates to it.
Right. And does.
Yeah. And I'm like, and I appreciate the videos. I'm like, okay, finally a hair care brand that shows me their hair care in motion. I'm tired of people just sitting still. Our new hair gel is perfect. See how good it worked? The mousse really keeps your hair. She had people bopping around doing splits, flipping over. And I was like, oh,
they were active.
Right back. Like,
yeah.
And people dancing around. I was like, oh, okay. Like,
and it was doing its job.
Now I don't know who the hairstylist dude was that did the splits while doing the hair.
Oh wow. Men that could do splits, so I think that's rare, isn't it? I think
yes.
I don't know.
Because I think a lot of men are afraid to put their body that way. Now I've never had that equipment, but I can understand the hesitation.
Yeah, me too.
So like I don't know how now that men have like a variety in undergarments, I can understand more men being willing to try it. Back in the day when I think they only had the tidy whities, which I never understood, which is just like a bikini. Okay, tidy whities are just a bikini cut.
Underwear, yeah.
Like
Yep. Just
They-
or brief.
yes, because we have nuts. Well, yeah, babe, that's what we're thinking. Like, but like with I used to wonder, like, how's that? That can't be comfortable. Because like
I don't understand how how men get along with their
because even with like the bikini cuts, like we
Anatomy.
learn like different tricks to it. Like you certain brands you can get that
Mhm.
cut in and it'll be comfortable. You know, you got to finagle with the sizes. And then I'm
Yep.
like, man, y'all got chipmunks down there dangling.
That's right. Just hanging.
That
And if women can bust their hymen doing splits, if I was a guy, I probably would be hesitant to try a split myself too.
and finally you ain't got the balls to do a split. I understand. I understand why men wouldn't want to do. And okay, this I don't know if this is gonna make me sound dumb or make me sound like sexist. I'm neither. A little naive. Okay, a lot of it naive, but anyway. But doesn't it seem, and I mean this crosses like I don't care if you're cis, trans, whatever, but doesn't it seem like men, like the male body is like the Tin Man. It's like our arm will go all the way around, and it's like men will go and it stops. It's like it's like, oh yeah, you agree that you're a man? Yep, your body is not gonna function like the women's. Like you're not gonna have the flexibility. You're gonna creak by the time you're 25. You're just not gonna be able to.
It does seem that way. Like they got to get the grease out to bust their elbows out a little bit more, their shoulders up here.
Right, because I've seen like men and women stretch, and it's like women seem to be able to stretch easier, just like stretch even more in the men. And I'm like, that looks like it hurts. And you see men that are like in shape, and it's like, does that hurt? You need some oil?
Mm-hmm. It looks awkward. Like they feel awkward doing it too.
Yeah, I can do the splits, but I always pull a muscle. You can do the splits, Angry?
I can't do splits.
He's a walking bag of Rice Krispies. I mean, I can do the splits, but I have an advantage of having a leg that I can pretty much put wherever I want to put it.
Oh, okay. That's an advantage. The one time it's an advantage. I could get close to one, but I could never quite get there. But I am rather flexible though.
Yeah, Angry can do the splits. You know, this 2020, wait a minute, what year are we at? Okay, this 2027 GCPR calendar is about to get even more spicy. I got ideas now. You know what?
Oh my God, yes.
Took years
So
of
many
stress.
things we could do with Angry in a split.
Meta J said she came with the paramedics on standby. Like, okay. So I had to start back over from the beginning to rewatch and get caught up on The Boys. And what made me think about the difference of men and women, the superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, they're soups, and these men still look a little rickety.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody needs the oil can for them. That's no shade. Like that's
Like a certain stiffness about them.
men hate to be outperformed. Oh, you're absolutely right, September. That's why we have the categories of men's sports and women's sports. It's not because the women are lesser and men would mop the floor with them. No, men were like,
they
yeah,
want to get beat by the women.
Until the women started beating the men, and they were like, absolutely not. Put them in their own category.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
exactly
even when we have like the marathons, and if the first person across the finish line is a woman, they still do the men's winner. You know.
Yep.
My check body light will come on.
It hurts their feelings when they lose to a girl.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh fuck yeah, because I had an uncle that hurt his feelings so bad that by accident, while playing baseball in my granny's backyard with some of his friends, I didn't even want to play baseball.
Uh,
I was reading a book on the deck, but they were down a person. 2 teams. 2 teams. My team was winning. My uncle cracked me in the head with an aluminum bat.
oh wow. He was mad. Big man. That's crazy.
I was like, you bitch. And before people go, why would an adult do that? We're 7 years apart. We are 7 years apart. He's just a bitch. Y'all heard me talk about him before. I referred to him as the bitch. Y'all probably thought I was talking about a woman. No.
That's your cousin.
He works my nerves. He really short bitch. Yeah, he is the epitome of Napoleon Cup. Short raggedy bitch. Yeah. Yeah.
I can't believe he hit you upside the head with an aluminum bat. Wow.
This is how he did. This is because some people are like, you stood there. I didn't. It was I was catcher. So because yes, I had my own gloves. I have tiny hands. I know y'all really can't tell when I have nails on, but without nails, my hands are pretty tight. My glove had got mixed with somebody else's. So I went swap with them. I was sitting there putting my glove on, and he was like, oh yeah, pretending like he was going to swing back, but had the bat down.
Oh.
And swung back and whacked me.
Oh.
And for a minute, I just looked at him because I'm going to be honest with y'all. I still remember what went through my head. A very intricate, detailed plan on how to dismember him, allegedly. Now, my papa happened to be in the sliding glass door and saw what happened and came out. And he saw the look on my face. Because he said to me, he's like, oh, you really are your grandmother's child. Because you can just see it calculating on me.
Right. You could see the plan running in your eyes.
And there was construction going on. Because there was a street behind my grandparents. And then the street one over that now exists did not exist at that time. It was like woods.
Oh, okay.
And then construction. And he could be in somebody's foundry.
Oh, are they pouring a foundation for that house tomorrow? Hold on.
Yeah. That's the same one that left me locked outside the house at 5 years old so he go play with his friends. He wasn't smart enough to lock me in the house.
Oh, my.
Then was like, I can't believe you snitched on me, and that's how I got caught. The neighbor snitched on you, bitch.
Because you were just sitting out there all by your lonesome at 5?
I was just sitting there like, because he was like, oh, I'm going to go get you some candy, and I'm going to come back. Y'all know what I did. I was promised I was more upset that he never came back with the snack.
Not the snack.
I was very much an adult and thought back on that memory when I realized this bitch, that's child endangerment. All that time, I was upset that I never got my candy. You know, I get tricked into a lot of things because of a promise. Like when my cousin drugged me to a strip club when she told me we were going to get chicken wings. And then at the end of the night, bitch, we never got chicken wings.
Did you? Like, you didn't even get the chicken wings? Oh, no, man.
She's like, I was never taking you to get chicken wings. I'm calling your mama. She was like, you will not. I sure did pick up the phone and call my auntie.
So you were kidnapped to a strip club.
Your daughter got me out here at the strip club. And she's like, are you serious? You want me to FaceTime you? She's like, no, because I believe you now. She's like, how'd you end up in the strip club? She promised me chicken wings.
I would have went willingly.
Yeah.
All they'd have to do was ask.
She worked at the place that made the really, really good chicken wings at the time. So I thought we was going to her job to get the little discount to get more. Because I'm thinking in my head, okay, if we get the discount, I can get twice as many wings as I normally get. Made the whole wings, not like the little party wings. We talking about the whole wings. So I'm like, I'm calculating in my head. I'm doing my chicken wing dance. Like,
chicken wing count, chicken wing dance.
Yeah.
No chicken wings ever.
Nope. And I'm planning my route back to my house. I'm like, I'm going to stop. I'm going to get the strawberry lemonade. And I'm going to get a blue raspberry slushy. And I got it up. 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm sitting here, and it's not even a good strip club. It's the bullet wound back scratcher.
Oh man, with the pregnant strippers,
half an arm strip club. It's a strip club.
The strip club from the back alley.
And it was the one that smelled like it probably doubles as a morgue during the day. I was mad.
Oh, not a morgue. Oh,
Yes, the busted up one. That's plastic. Just like I will say, with my one older brother, when he takes me on adventures, he does legitimately feed me. He's gotten smart. He will show up
with food,
with like a burger.
Start
to
out
text
slow.
me after the house, and then I get in the car and there's like French fries, and then he'll stop and like get me a slushie or something because I'm a sucker for a slushie. And you know,
Me too. I love a good slushie.
yeah. So you know, we're doing all of that. So it's like, okay, like he's gotten smart with it. But then I was like, no, you come up here and have adventures with chaos because now you're doing too much. Now you're doing, yeah, no. Although one night he was trying, I guess he thought that I was joking. Although he picked me up and I had bags and stuff at his house, and we had it in the car because we went around the corner to like a bar and grill where some of our cousins were. I was like, I'm hungry. He was like, I want wings. I was like, the wings place over here is about to close in 20 minutes, and they're not going to put in any fresh wings. Like, all right. And I was like, well, I want chicken nuggets. Then Cass had called me. He was like, oh, he really is on his way to get you. Yeah. Well, does he want chicken nuggets too, or does he want something else? I was like, he'll eat chicken nuggets. Well, did you make sure?
Who's not eating chicken nuggets? I'll eat some nuggets. You don't have to make sure with me. It's an automatic yes for me.
I'm like, yeah, he'll eat like my brother is ridiculous. Oh, hold on. Oh, good grief. Mr. Sir, in the comment section over here on the tubes of the use. Wait a minute. Which side are you on? Oh, you're not over on that side. You're in my comment section. Oh, you screwed up. You screwed up. I saw you this morning in the Sound of Coffee, and I don't know why you came in here to say lefty what anything, especially since we weren't even talking politics. But I'm going to use you as a perfect segue into, see, ladies and gentlemen, this is why you should save your money and drink them babies. Now available on Kazisms.com. Now I'm craving chicken wings and nuggets. Well, yeah, I'm gonna make chicken tonight, but I'm making drumsticks.
I had nuggets for lunch.
Okay. This is some of the fattest shit that I've done. Hey, y'all want to know how a typical call between me and Jess goes? Here it goes. Hey, Jess, Cass stopped by the house to refill his water bottles and get some juice. He came over to give me a kiss, and I asked him what he ate. And he's like, "What? How do you know I ate something? Because I could smell it," which was big back shit. So he tells me what he ate, and he's like, "Why, you want some?" I say, "Yes." Because I'm thinking, oh, he'll just bring it later. He's like, "We'll come out to the car." I ain't never moved so fast in my life. By the time I got back up the steps, that container was gone. Okay, all the Chinese food was gone.
All of it. Wow.
And I mean, right before the show started too. We talking right at 3:05. I closed that door. Container done. It was so quick. I shocked the dog. Harley looked up at me like, you raggedy heifer.
Snuck out on her real quick.
Yeah, it was an eating.
Was it good?
He came and gave me a kiss, and I was like, "What you eat?" Oh, it was delicious.
Excellent.
Do I remember all of the stuff that was on there? Nope. But
it went down good, and that's all that matters. Yes. We were satisfied when we were done eating, so that's all that matters.
Yep. I was like, Cause they being all lovey dovey, like, oh, what you eat? My ears might not work, but my super sniffer does.
Your sense of smell is on point.
One neighbor, she and I always seem to be outside at the same time and make eye contact at the oddest moments. So I'm like, hey.
It's like, it's okay. I'm just eating. I'm just eating. Don't mind me. I'm okay.
Yeah. On a steak and cheese calzone. There was okay when I lived in Kentucky. There was a place that I used to love to get calzones from, and they used to until COVID lockdown had a Philly cheesesteak calzone. For whatever reason, when we got out of COVID lockdown, they stopped selling it, and then they had a make your own calzone option. But the ingredients to make that you couldn't have, and then all of a sudden they had a rule that you could only put 3 things in the calzone.
Oh.
And I'm like, now I don't want it. Like, and that was
what
the
did
big
it come with? Like steak, mushroom, peppers, onions, all that?
Yeah. And everybody was like, yeah, that was like the only calzone that people wanted. And I was like, So then I had to figure out how to make it at home.
Maybe because the cost of beef went up.
But they had beef, like they didn't take the rest of the beef off the menu.
Oh. Yeah, that's weird. You'd think if it was a big seller, they'd keep it on.
Yeah, and the way that I would get it, I would ask for because I love my mushrooms, extra cheese on mine.
I'm not a mushroom fan. I'd give you all my mushrooms. You could have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually a trade. Me and Gambit's girlfriend, we do that with salads.
Right.
The onions off of mine. She gives me them.
And that's how we could work it out too. I'll take all your onions and you can have all my mushrooms.
Like, why don't you just order it without it? And I was like, because I want extra, she wants extra. We just traded.
It works out this way.
I was like, we just asked for the dressing on the side because we don't like the same dressing. And we go from there. The hot pastrami calzone is good too.
And then you don't get charged for the extra.
Right. Just like Phone Chaos, Longhorn. Mm-hmm. I like to get the appetizer, the firecracker shrimp.
Oh, okay.
It's got like the peppers and stuff on there also, and then the fire. And I'll eat some of the peppers, some of the shrimp, and then I get the Caesar salad as my main. No croutons. And before somebody goes, that just means it is lit. Listen to what I do. Then I take the rest of the firecracker shrimp with all the juicy peppers and stuff and put that on top so that I have a full salad.
So now you have your own little shrimp salad.
Yes.
Yeah,
and like
there you go.
The firecracker shrimp, it comes with like roasted peppers and stuff on there. It's really good. And I'm like, that's what I do. Because people always go, if you don't get the croutons, I know it's lettuce and cheese.
The croutons, not for nothing. Some of them, they're like they can break your teeth.
Yeah.
Some of them, at some places. Yeah, they take a little too much crunch in that crouton.
And I was like, and a lot of restaurants that have really good Caesar salads have breadsticks or some type of bread on the table. So sometimes I'll just cut up the softer bread and put it on there, or just take a bite with it. But that firecracker shrimp and the Caesar salad,
it's on point. Okay. I'll have to pass that along. I feel like Brianna would like that.
Yeah. So you just nibble a little bit on just a little bit of the appetizer and then just dump the rest of the
snack. Yeah.
Now when they have the lamb chops, I get the lamb chops and a salad. And they're like, you don't want another side? Nope, because I'm about to slice up this lamb chop and put it on top of the salad.
I've never had lamb chops. Are they good?
Oh, they're so good.
Yeah.
They're so good.
I think Antoine's ordered them before when we went out, but I've never had any.
Oh, your local place doesn't pit the olives, nor do they warn you. Oh, yeah. I love olives, but I cannot take the pit in the olive. I don't know what it is, but the look of the pit, the feel of the pit. I don't can't.
I only recently started eating olives, like in the last 2 years. And I'm not
I
a big
just
fan
recently
of the big
started
grape
eating
olives.
green ones. I just started eating the green ones depending on what it has to be in something. Now, the black olives, I can eat black olives by themselves. I can eat black olives in something. The green ones, I don't know. And for a while, I was just like, I don't trust you, Greenie. I don't want you. Yes, I was out here discriminating against. Okay, so how did you know that they didn't pit the olives? I feel like Storm. I mean, your name is Storm. I feel like something's wrong. Today's going great thing. Oh yeah, you definitely have to be in the mood for olives.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you bit into. Oh yeah, that would piss me off to bite into it and the pit's still there. But I do have a relative that will eat an onion like it's an apple, and I didn't
Ooh.
believe it. I thought people were messing with me until I witnessed it one day.
My dad said you could eat a Vidalia onion like an apple because they were sweet like that, like good and sweet. Like he would eat that like an apple, but that was the only time.
Absolutely
I've
not.
only heard.
And that concludes my research because I was going to say for a long time I thought it was just white people shit because yes, it was one of the white people in my family that does that. No.
What?
You know which one it was.
How about raw potato? Have you ever seen someone eat a raw potato?
Same relative I have.
Oh wow. Yeah, I had an aunt that did that, a great aunt, and that I don't know how. To this day, I don't know how.
Yeah, because I'll
And I think she ate onion too.
She's done this, and I don't think she knows that I know that she's done it because every time I've seen her do it, like she's been in a room, I'm walking in and she's off in the corner, and because I'll kind of look and then just leave the room like I know this bitch is like.
Like I can't. I don't
Like
even
the
know what to
day
do.
I saw her make chicken salad,
Oh.
I was. Now I know I can be extra with my cooking. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I realize that. Okay, I season everything. All right, I see y'all. I even season my cups. Y'all see? Okay. She had canned chicken, which use canned chicken if you want to, whatever. But
Right.
you usually anything that's canned, you usually drain it first.
Mm-hmm.
She did.
Yep.
Into the bowl. Okay.
Just put it in all juicy. Look.
Some relish, some Miracle Whip, and mixed it up.
That was it? That was all she put in the chicken salad?
And I was sitting there confused.
Ooh. That's bland. And Miracle Whip is sweet.
Well, okay, Professor Moriarty, there have been twice that I've used canned chicken. And it's because of the volume of chicken salad that I had to make. But let me tell you this caveat. I seasoned it, I sauteed it up some, okay?
Right, like you had to cook it up some yourself. Would add a little pizzazz to it.
Like I also chop up and saute some green peppers, chop up some red onions and saute them, chop up some celery, let it marinate for a little bit in a little chicken stock. A little Dijon mustard. If you like it a little spicy mustard, Miracle, like all of that, all up in there. Like, and of course, some egg. She just, like I said, I used the canned chicken a couple times because of the sheer volume. There was just no way for me to make chicken and get it out to everybody. But Martha uses canned pumpkin. Martha is a canned pumpkin, Storm. Okay. Martha Stewart tickles me. Martha Stewart has all the audacity of Trump but it works. And let me explain. We all know Martha Stewart got divorced from her husband. She's pissed off at her husband for cheating. When in reality, she was the one that was cheating and got caught. That man got butthurt. It was like, I want a divorce. She was like, no. He was like, I'm going to go get a girlfriend. She was like, you won't. He did. Then she got pissed and was like, well, fine, bitch, forget you. I'll divorce you. Like,
Yep.
She tells the story with so much confidence that a lot of people miss that she's telling y'all that she cheated.
That she cheated first.
And she didn't cheat like once or twice and like, oh, she got, but no, she was consistently she didn't care.
A serial cheater. Okay.
She's like popping out boobs and popping them into mouths like he ain't gonna do nothing. And I just look at Martha like, Martha, we can see you and hear you. Like,
living her best life as a felon. I'm here for it.
because one person was like, yeah, it's so sad how Martha's husband did her. Martha divorced him, gave him the kid, and was like, I'll see both of y'all again in 20 years. What you mean?
And probably kept all her stuff.
And then she still wanted alimony and child support. Martha, you don't have the child. That's not how that goes.
Right. You have to have a child for child support.
Like, you know,
And they're usually children.
And you over here talking about pay me. I don't believe in domestic violence. But I'm just saying, if her husband would have been like, you know what? Get in the cage with me. We're going to spar real quick. I wouldn't have said nothing. Let him duke it.
Duke it out.
Martha Stewart didn't change after going to jail. She cheated on her husband before she went to jail. Martha been gangster. Y'all just didn't realize her gangster till she had an official rap sheet. Martha was stealing people recipes. The word on the curb was that she was bitch slapping bitches behind the scenes. Martha chick. That's why it was such an easy transition for her and Snoop Dogg to be friends. He a cheater, she a cheater, he a felon, she a felon. That just, you know,
we're having a good time together too. They're like besties.
She been had a kid. So her kid is grown.
I'm here for that.
Her kid is older than me. Like her kid is
for real. For real.
Martha's and the thing about it is, and I don't know what kind of friendship they got. Because if you ask either one of them, both of them are like, I keep his secrets, I keep her secrets. You know, our bond, we just don't talk about. What are y'all? What pinky in the brain? What y'all got going on?
I think they just sit around smoking and sharing recipes.
Yeah, because they both got cookbooks.
Yeah.
What do y'all do? Like, are y'all probably done created a whole new strain of weed that y'all don't want to share with nobody? That's what I think. I think that they got a secret weed farm somewhere, and they probably in cahoots with Mike Tyson because you know he grow and sell weed too, and they probably done cross-pollinated it with something like Fierce, and they probably got like Jolly Rancher flavored weed somewhere. She probably got like they done came up with
watermelon Jolly Rancher flavored weed.
Right. Yeah, a match made in heaven. Exactly. Like, and they probably just sitting back chilling. Because if you like, oh, how did y'all become friends? We don't talk about that. What is your friendship named Bruno? What is going
on? Like it's in the mafia. We don't talk about that. It just came about. We're here.
Yeah, just like it's a big secret as to why Mariah Carey and Anderson .Paak broke up. All I know is they broke up and this motherfucker done went on tour again. He done went and paid Bruno Mars's debt so he can finally leave Vegas. Like, go on the road with me. Allegedly, Bruno Mars was in debt to the casinos in Vegas, and that's why he couldn't leave Vegas. Allegedly. Let me say that. Allegedly.
It's plausible.
I'm just saying, if you know how much he liked to spend the time in I can believe it. At least he didn't get shot like Offset did at the casino.
Mm-hmm.
I got that much. Just make your own casino at home.
Yeah, play in the room. Play cards in the room.
Because
you know how much money you got, and when you run out, you run out. You don't get to sign over your house. You don't get to sign over your car or any of that stuff.
Yeah, don't let me get like Beyonce and Jay-Z money. Okay, first of all, That island with all the cottages on it, definitely getting that. Okay, we did. For
Mhm.
real, authentic Taco Tuesday is going on. When y'all get that phone call going, what color you want your cottage to be? Just know I got the island. Number one. Number two, okay, I'm building the ultimate amusement park. And no, you can't buy tickets to come in. Okay, you just got to be friend shaped.
Oh,
And
okay. I'm
yeah,
coming.
don't break nothing. You break something, you can't come back. Okay, and then before you go, but Ted, people need to work there. We will all take turns. On this
That's right.
day, you go and you have fun. On this day, you go and you activate the ride. Like, you act like
I
I ain't never push nobody on the swing. And then now when
yeah,
they
I could get on board with that. Yeah, one day I'm the operator, and the next day I am the patron. I could get with that. Yeah.
you ain't always got to be on the same ride. You might want to go and
Mm-hmm.
make the funnel cakes, which is something I haven't done in a while. I think I might do that this summer. Make some funnel cakes. Cause
I feel like that would be messy if I tried it. Like, I don't think it would turn out for me like it does at the amusement parks.
they have like funnel cake sets that have like the dispenser to make it a little bit easier.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I did a few years ago. The local grocery store had a sale on the watering pots, the plastic ones. So I got one, scrubbed it out real good, and just used it because the old school ones with the long spout that's kind of skinny, it came out, and because the spout was so long, I could better control it and stop it.
Right.
Yeah, Infernal Aldi does have one, but their spout is like about that big, and sometimes my hands shake. So with that spout, it would start to get messy, and I couldn't. I'm a funnel your cake. Nana J can see you, sir.
Keep it PG.
Because I start saying the stuff out loud. Oh, and speaking of which, did Jen tell you she has her own Reddit or Am I the Asshole story for Saturday?
Oh wow, no, she didn't. I'm here for it though.
I don't know what it is. I tried to get it out of her.
No. I guess we'll have to wait till Saturday.
Well, rightfully, she's like, you're just gonna call Jess and tell her. She's like, you're not gonna deny it.
I mean,
yeah, I certainly was gonna take all the notes and be like, Jess, guess what? Just so y'all know, when y'all do crazy stuff or you send me crazy stuff, I send it to Jess. Y'all can ask her. She right here. I do.
Yep, either in the chat on TikTok or on my phone directly. Yep.
I'll do something crazy. Yeah, Jeff.
I'll get the preview, and we talk about white people shit. What's wrong with us?
And the crazy shenanigans at church. Because I mean that what? Hold on. Wait a second. Oh, and I was getting bullied something fierce this Sunday.
Oh man. And you didn't get in timeout. I'm very proud of you.
Yes. But the godmother of the one kid that was bullying me the most, and his grandmother was cracking up at me when I finally turned her.
Cracking up.
He was like, you don't play with me. And I'm like, okay, well, shh, don't be loud. Shh. Let's not do that. And then I hit him with but I'm a lady. So?
That didn't work. So?
I was like, that usually works. What I don't know what to do after the so. I got nothing past that. With little boys like toddlers, when I go, I'm a lady. Usually they go, oh, okay, I'll take it easy on you. I didn't know what to do.
Hit you with the so.
Then he had a little book
with that
he got it, and then I didn't realize the book talked, so he tried to turn on. I was like, no, I can just read it to you. And he looked around at me like he wanted to be like, you can read, because that was the look he gave me, and
Oh, he was trying to stun you. Wow. Oh man.
Because
Well, the
when I was like,
kids sure do hit your ego, huh? They
yeah,
bruise
because
it
I was
real
like, I
bad.
keep reading, and he looked at me with so much doubt.
Did you read to prove to him that you could?
We were in Sunday school. I had my Sunday school book out, and I was reading along till he distracted me, and I have no idea what. I don't know. I'm assuming everybody had great commentary during then because I don't know. I remember one person wanting Chaos to tag him in, which I was confused by. I was like, when did this become the WWE? Which I'm probably sure something else happened when I was distracted. Then it was over because he gave me a monster truck and he had some type of construction vehicle that he wanted to keep crashing into me. So I told him I was a lady. Then he brought me the supersized Legos because I was supposed to build him a parking space that he crashed into and broke apart and kept making me rebuild. And then it was the book.
That's an eventful Sunday.
And the two little girls that usually hit me up for candy, they wanted more than candy this week.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Well, you know the little paper that I have with like the flowers and the flower pots and stuff on it.
Mm-hmm.
So they wanted a piece of that each. And I'm like, that's fine. I just bring it as like scratch paper. Came back.
Right.
We need something to write with. How do you know I got something to write with? Forgot that I have a whole pencil bag attached to my bag. So here. Then came back and another one was like, she don't have nothing else to give y'all. You want to be mean to them. I can't be mean to them. She's like, they will be mean to you. Okay, good point. But it's also two of them. And I feel like they know how to fight. And I'm not
team up on you. Yeah, we don't want to have a team up at Sunday. Church on Sunday. No.
Like,
try to keep the children calm and happy.
And that's better than the one Sunday. The one deacon was her. I think it's her great grandkid. I don't know. Multiple members of this lady's family come to church on different Sundays. Mm-hmm. They always try to tell me like how they're related. I can't remember. Okay, because it's always a lot of them. Bless her heart. She got a big family, and they always love to come out and support her. Three young men that were sitting behind me. I don't know what was said to them, but every time we had to pull up a Bible verse, they were just handing me their Bibles. When did I become your assistant?
And they wanted you to turn to the page for them?
Yeah.
There is a certain art to finding Bible verses, and if you don't know what you're doing, you can get very lost very easily.
Oh, yeah. Do I just okay? You know what? All right. And then, like for Easter, I don't know why more people wanted candy from me on Easter when they were getting candy. That was weird. And then I was joking, and I was like, I should stand by the door and charge y'all each 2 pieces of candy to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Now the one kids, they were like, "Oh, you pick out the candy that you." I said, "I'm just joking. Y'all don't have to choose candy." And I was like, and it was more for the adults, because like the kids will take 1 or 2 pieces of candy. Like they'll ask, like depending on the size of the candy. Because sometimes I'll just like break open like a pack of Starburst or something, put it in there. It'd be the adults that I'm looking at, like. Brokey, like why are you taking all of the candy?
She's taking a handful.
Like, what is you cool? Wait, what? Hold on. What is this? Wait a second. There's a
got greedy with Taz's candy.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I guess he just didn't sleep. One of the contributors to MS Now, they're talking about warning signs for Trump and MAGA after Viktor Orban's defeat. But the commentator, You know how that person looks in the zombie movies after they figure out that they've been bitten and right
Oh,
before
yes.
they turn?
Right before they turn. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the look that he got.
Terrified yet sad. Like, oh,
Oh yeah, and everybody,
trying to find
probably
somebody to hit him in the
everybody
head.
but me has seen this show series because I think it's season 5 that comes out on the 19th. It's either 5 or 6, I think. Don't quote me on it, okay? But I just found out about it. Okay, everybody. So if you like thrillers, suspense thrillers slash sci-fi type stuff, it's not super sci-fi, but there are creatures that go bump in the night, so it falls under sci-fi. The series From, From, From. 'Cause I know
Okay.
sometimes when I say that word, people don't hear it here. Okay,
From.
so I am just on season 1 because, like I said, I forget what Chaos was looking for, and I saw it. Season 4. No, there's a new. There's a new season that comes out April 19th. So if there's 4 seasons out, then it would be season 5 that comes out on the 19th. Whichever. So yeah. So
What platform?
hold on, let me look it up. Because I never know what platform he's on when we're going through this stuff. Hold on. Let me see. Prime.
Oh, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. Prime. And if you have Apple TV, it says it's on there. MGM Plus, which I thought was attached to Prime, or Philo, PHILO,
Oh, okay. Yep.
and Sling TV. Prime. Yeah.
Oh, all right. We had Slim years ago. Years ago.
I
We
was
were still in
going
Georgia when we had it.
Sling, but it was one of those I got distracted and forgot to do.
I didn't like them because they have different packages, and the way they set up their packages is like you want one of like at least 1 or 2 channels in each package, and you had to get like more than one package to get everything that you wanted. And I was like, no, we're not doing that.
So yeah, all right. So if we do that, because I'm on season 1, you guys, so we all watch it together.
I have to catch up. I'll check it out today.
I think I'm
From.
on episode 2 or 3. I don't know. It's like when I say just started it, because I forget he was flipping through something, and I was like, oh, what is that?
And now you're on to something new.
Yeah, and getting caught up on the Boys Code Prime. The Good Place. I started The Good Place. And as with everything, I hope, is it streaming now, Storm? Because when it's on like regular TV, I will forget the day and the time that something comes on. And then when I think about it and I'm like, oh, let me turn it on, and it's never there. I was showing you the Boys on Prime. That's what it was. Yeah. He was showing me where to find The Boys at on Prime. And then I saw From. I get so distracted.
And you started watching that one.
Well, it's just like the movie I sent you. It's because I was like, "Ooh, that looks pretty. I want to know the." There's never anything deeper about it. Oh, no, it ended. Okay, so it just ended. Okay, and I gotta write down so I can look up, so I can tell you and Angry, the movie with the lady in the souped out hover round.
Oh, okay.
Because that's the one that was based on a true story that I told you. That's all. I chose it because picture of a lady in a souped up hover round.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that. Yeah.
It's not a good
Like, didn't they tell us not to judge a book by its cover? It's the same way with movies.
And look at me. I know, Harley. Jesus, who taught you how to tell time? Hi. Hello. First off, stop bullying me. Okay.
Well, at least she knows it's a 2-hour show now.
Yes.
Or did she give you a little lip after that first hour?
No, I made sure her show was still going.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She's into the news right now. Nana J
Mm.
said hello. Look at the tail go. Get. Oh, I'm coming. I know. Yeah, I got it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. Honey, tell the dog that I'm in charge, that I am the grown up, because she's taking this too far.
Taking it straight to the head. She's
I'm
the
coming.
bossy boss.
Nothing is funnier than when she tells me the class is done. He said to talk about nope. DJ said, "Hey Harley," because what was it? Yeah, she forgot that this weekend was a 2-hour class. She came in right at the hour and 5-minute mark, like, Heather, you are done.
Mhm.
It's time to go.
It was funny. It was funny.
Like, it's good. And then she and left the room.
With attitude.
You're only nicely. Oh, you're out of water. My bad. Here I come. Jesus Christ.
She said, I'll be right there.
Harley is innocent. Yeah. Also, Harley is innocent merch is up on Tazisms.com as well. Thank you all for joining us for our first segment of Talk About It Tuesday. And there's no telling what we will talk about from week to week.
I had a great time. Thanks for having me.
Thank
This
you.
is awesome.
And if y'all have a topic or anything that y'all want us to talk about, let us know. You don't have to send it ahead of time. We adapt. Just put it in the comment section and we will go and do the thing. Thank you, Nana J. Nana J said, great show.
Thank you, Nana.
A little bit of housekeeping. Patreon is up. Taz J on Patreon. We're up to because I can. Where are we up to? In Diary of a Willing Widow, we're up to The Slippery Mask, where Miss Cassandra Farmer has sprinkled out enough doubt across the internet that people are questioning if the widow is truly grieving. What's really in her past? What are her motives? Is she really a pristine Christian woman? When is Chaos going to do a show? I don't know when. Hi Harley, I see you. Once his next schedule comes out, because he has what's that, Tuesday class the rest of the week. We'll see. Still got to do a special comparison show. My Alfredo, how I like Alfredo versus how he likes Alfredo.
Oh,
I think mine's better, but
you might have a little bias there. I mean, I usually think my stuff is better too.
Well, he likes Alfredo with just broccoli. I like Alfredo with, I know you don't like mushrooms, but sauteed mushrooms, sun-dried sauteed tomatoes, spinach.
See, I would eat that without the mushrooms. I would totally eat that.
Yeah, cheddar, Gouda, and mozzarella and herb, French bread, garlic bread, and a nice toast salad.
Okay.
You know, I have to do a
do it up. That sounds nice.
On your B-Day Live. Yes, I will do an unboxing on my birthday live. Ah, crap. I forgot to bring the blanket in here to show y'all the update. I got frustrated and kind of unraveled one ball of yarn, so it's all over the couch right now.
Oh, wow.
But I'm up to the first border. There will be a total of 2 borders, but I'm up to the first border right now, and then we'll start working, going out from the side. But if I remember, I'll put up. Wait. What
and you just picked it back up again. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
What, Green Mile? All right. Well, thank you to my co-host, Smoking Hot Mess Jess. And thank you to everyone watching. Infernal said hi.
Have a good day, everyone.
Thought I was selling the records. Harley is selling the records. We'll figure out how to get Harley on the show. I don't know how we're gonna do that. Oh! You know how to behave when I said we're gonna put you on the show, huh?
Oh,
The stars, but
she like that.
okay. But that's always each one, teach one, reach one. See y'all later.